This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment and educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check your subscribe to the channel. Double check that your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, double check that you really hit it or they registered it, because they are doing so much different things in order to stop more people from becoming aware of the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Anyway, AMC naked shorters are trapped, and they've been trapped for years now. The only reason they've been able to keep this play going, and this is just my opinion, but with the help of Adam Aaron and his reverse splits, and also the fact that the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI refuse to do their job and enforce the rules of the market when right there in front of their eyes is overwhelming evidence of fraud and corruption in the AMC play. Anybody who claims there's no fraud and corruption is because they benefit from the fraud and corruption. Okay? No doubt in my mind about that. But here's the thing. A majority of retail investors are not selling their shares at this ridiculously low price. A matter of fact, based on everything I'm seeing, retail investors are just buying more. They just keep digging that hole deeper for these naked shorters. And when it explodes, it's going to bring down a lot of companies, because there's a lot of big dogs that are sitting on a whole lot of AMC counterfeit short positions. And I believe the biggest are probably Citadel and Citibank. Just my opinion, okay? I believe it's Citadel and Citibank. But the thing is, we can't really see what they do, because they can do everything in the dark. They can lie in their filings, and the SEC does absolutely nothing. The DOJ just does absolutely nothing. The FBI does absolutely nothing. And you know why? Because the majority of the victims of these crimes are who? Retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Anyway, here are the AMC numbers. The volume, 7,965,574. Those numbers mean absolutely nothing, because they do what they want when they want with no real repercussions. The short exempt jumped to 21,686. Absolutely crazy, from only being like 1,600 the day before. That tells you that the desperation is rising, because no matter what they do with the stock, they push it down, they make it run sideways, they let it go up a little. Retail investors keep buying, keep bringing down their average. And that has to be driving these bad actors crazy. And they're claiming they can cover all their AMC short positions in 9.55 trading days, the exact same as the day before. So you had a different amount of volume, a different amount of short exempt, yet the days to cover stayed exactly the same. How is that possible? Unless you're manipulating the data or manipulating the stocks. I mean, the evidence of fraud and corruption is overwhelming. If you just look at the data isn't logical. The data isn't logical. You can't have two different sets of volume, different short exempts, yet the days to cover stays exactly the same. It's impossible, okay? They just put out numbers because they know nobody is going to ask them any questions. Nobody's going to ask them any questions whatsoever. And 44% of that volume was shorted shares. So they found 3,500,000 AMC shares to short into the market and manipulate the price. And not one regulatory agency or law enforcement agency is asking them, where did these shares come from? It's absolutely crazy to me. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Why do you think the days to cover stayed the same when the volume changed and the short exempt changed? Could it be the dates and cover data is fabricated? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.